You know, high roller like they different group, they hate each other.
Oh, really?
They don't like a connection. So before I need to go this A group, B group, C group 3 times a dinner.
What?
Sometimes like I do dinner 3 times.
So you're friends with everyone, but they don't
Yeah.
like each other. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Poker Central podcast. We are honored to be joined by Kirikuo today on the podcast. It's been so long since we had a chance to have her on the show. We're so happy to have you here. Brent Hank's also here, by the way.
Yes.
Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Kitty, first of all, let's start with Poker After Dark, because you had a really, really fun table yesterday.
Yes.
But everybody at the table seemed to be crazy drunk, and you were taking advantage of them.
No, but I know they are drunk. But Ali is very professional. He still knows everything. I know he's very clear because for us, poker is just a very like a straightforward. You don't need to. If you play your opponent, it's not tough. So I know they are drunk. But I just know how to play against my opponent. I know my opponent calling this range. I know my opponent what I'm gonna do. I just know person better. So I play differently with the person.
Who's the best drunk poker player you've ever played with?
My coach is Stefan, like a goose.
Oh, the Goose.
Goose is
I love
yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Santimer.
He's like always drunk
Yeah.
with the beer, and the other one is Darren Rice is my coach too. He
Yeah.
also like they're two big alcoholic person, but they always like drunk.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know Santimer was an alcoholic.
And Darren, too. Darren
Yeah.
Elias.
Oh, Darren Elias is a big
Yeah,
alcoholic.
they both are
Yeah.
alcohol. But I think Darren didn't play poker when he drinking, but like Goose always drinking when he was drunk.
Darren's more of a closet alcoholic.
They all alcoholic for sure.
But how about you? When you drink alcohol, can you still play your
No,
good
I
poker?
can. Before I have a Dan Smith was my coach, and I have a Ryan Fee, and I have all my coach. Every time they review my hand, poker hand, so horrible, always drinking. So Dan Smith banned me, Ryan Fee banned me, and every my coach say you cannot play poker when you're drinking.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a shame. Is that because when you drink a lot, you start playing more aggressive?
No, I just not think.
You don't think
I
anymore?
just not think. Now I play loose.
Right.
But you know, poker cannot play super loose because it's no ante game. If it's a normal cash game with no ante, you cannot play too loose. Yeah, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your poker skill. Because whenever I see you on Twitter talking about other players,
Yeah.
it always sounds like at the end of the day,
Yeah,
Kirikuo is the best. So how good are you? Are you really one of the best?
If you don't have a confidence, tell yourself you're the best. Every time you're at a table, oh, it's scary Ali, you scare someone else. So I need to tell myself I'm the best. Since I studied so much and my coach all the best, so I need to, every time I sit down, I just, I'm gonna play my coach's style today, so I think I'm the best. But obviously I'm not the best, I just try to be the best, yeah.
That's beautiful, Brent. You can take something away from that. The confidence
Yeah,
in
I'm
yourself.
trying to really, I guess, apply that to my own life, but I just stink at everything. I can't call myself the best.
Because say if you don't have a confidence, you sit down table like a good player, you're scary. Before I used to be scary with someone on my table, they're very good. Now say I day 2, day 3, day 4, I never scare anyone anymore. Be honest, because every day I just tell myself I'm good enough, I'm confident. So this is the key, you just need to be confident in yourself.
You know, that's a chapter out of Phil Hellmuth's book, Positivity. He writes it on his mirror.
Yeah.
I'm good enough. I'm confident enough. I am the best.
He used to. Don't tell him.
No.
So your tournament results, and I've had the pleasure to cover you in many
Yeah.
events. You play very aggressive in tournaments. It's really fun to watch. But when I look at your results, what's missing is the big victory.
Yeah.
What happened? Why hasn't that big win been there yet?
Okay, this is probably my problem. I used to play all the tough tournament EPT, but I don't play all the side event. I only play main event. I just want the main event title so much. After I play EPT for 4 years, now I start play high roller. But I'm not good enough for the 10K high roller yet. So I was burning a lot of money. So before I only travel all the EPT, I only play the main event and the high roller. Sometimes I go day 4, day 5 main event. So I don't play that much tournament. Do you understand my points? Because the main event takes me so much time.
Right,
So I don't have another time to play another side event, everything. And then I always try to win the main event title or high roller title, but you know main event so much luck. It's always a 1,000 player. All my coach, only Darren have a main event title. All my coach, Dan Smith, Ryan Fee, or Goose, no one have a main event title. Then it always told me I really want a big title, I should play high roller. And so now this is why I hire a goose for the high roller. I want to train him to be ready for 10K, 25K high roller. So last 2 years, we get training a lot of high roller. But after I train him by goose, I don't know how to play main event anymore. It's just really hard because he always was a good player, right? So the main event, they are not good. Most people, they're just pretty bad. And so I don't know how to adjustment with the player. So this is why I asked Darren, can you coach me? Because I know you're super good at the main event. So now I put the Darren and the goose together. So every time we do lesson, they want to make sure I know this is for main event, this is for high roller. So they try to, they won't help me to get the title so badly. So we're working with that.
This is going to be the year. 2020, you're going to win a gold bracelet. This is the year. I think 4th place, right? Is that your best finish in a World Series event?
Yeah, but the problem is I don't play so much World Series. Like every summer, I only play 10 events.
Oh, really?
Because I need to pay 30% tax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So for all long time, for like 5, 6 years, 7 years, I never played this much. I only play the event I really like shootout I like, 6 matches I like, main event, that's all.
Yeah.
So I don't play that much because of the tax problem. Yeah.
So what kind of win would mean the most to you? Still the EPT maybe? What kind of tournament would you like to win the most?
Now I only track like World Poker Tour tournament main event champion because I still love EPT, but for me, like I live in US, I stay US more often, so hard for me just to travel for European, you know. So now I put all the World Poker Tour as much as I can because if I pass out in LA, I can go back to Vegas so easy, like 1 hour flight. If I go Montreal, it's like 4 hour flight. But all the European is like 16 hours, 17 hours. I used to travel so much, but now I just thinking I just stay US more. Yeah, I applied a P1 working visa, like someone like you are sport, like something famous, then I can stay US more.
Right.
I don't need to pay tax. I can pay tax next year. Then I will play more tournament, like all the World Series here.
I feel like that'd be very deserving as a professional poker player to have that kind of visa. So if you're watching there at the government,
Yeah.
Kitty deserves one. Let's jump into how you got to this level. Because obviously it takes a long time to get good enough to play those high stakes and to play those things. When did you get into poker and how did you become so good?
I learned poker from the casino when I was an engineer. So I go there weekend play like 2-5, 1-2 cash game. And so I find out so interesting. So sometimes I fly to Macau for the Poker Star first year. They have a tournament in Macau. And I want to play for a year. I want like a main event. I want a lot of event there. So I become the first year Poker Star player for the year. Now I say, oh shit, maybe I can be a poker player because why not? Like you have so much freedom, I can travel so many countries. So I quit my job, be a poker player, and then it just worked out. But I think at the beginning, the first year, second year, the first 4 years, I think I have a decent smart, and I play with a feeling. But like obviously it's not good enough. You cannot always play with your feeling at the poker. It's just so dangerous.
Now you tell me. Yeah.
So,
He still does that.
That's all I got. Yeah.
So I'm so lucky. The first time I was like really like dancing with the poker game. So I think, can you coach me? So after like 1 year coach, he helped me to review all the poker hand, everything. And then every year I try to change a different coach because I want to learn something different. But after like a while, I get coached by different people. Brent Kenny was offered me coach for 4 years because we are very, very good friends.
Bryn Kenny.
Yes.
So Bryn Kenny, Stefan Sonsheimer, Darren Elias, it's impossible. You
But
can't lose.
But the problem is that when I coach by Goose, right? Brent Kenny offered me coach for free.
Wow.
And I turned it down. I said,
What?
I said, Kenny, I used to play your style, feeding player. Brent Kenny is very good. He's not a GTO player. He just plays the feeding. He knows the people. But I don't think you can coach people how to play with the people.
Right, it's talent a lot, right?
It's like a,
Intuition.
yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
It's hard for teach people, oh, I know how to play with the people. Because it's all dynamic. When you sit down at the table, people are different. And I don't think you can teach people how to play with that. So I rather choose like people understand poker logic and range, everything, strategy. I really understand them more than I can adjustment by myself. So I decided just to choose a Goose. Yeah, and I used to have an coach, everyone, Toby tried to help me. Then last year was like probably 5, 6 coach help me. Then I was like, my brain was like, fuck, I don't know which strategy I should use. So this year, earlier, I fired everyone.
Oh, wow.
I fired everyone.
Everyone's gone? Even the Goose? He's
No,
loose?
no. So not only Goose and Darren.
Oh, Goose and Darren, okay.
Wow.
I chose the 2 of them because
They're handsome?
it's part of that.
Okay.
Who's better looking, Goose or Darren?
Goose.
Wow.
Wow.
Quick.
I would have picked Darren. Darren's more my style.
I'm more of a Darren guy myself.
Yeah, probably.
But like I choose Goose and Darren because before Darren coached me, he was my friend, and every time I see the hand history, his answer always comes same direction with Goose. So I thought, oh, if I keep 2 of them, I will not mess up my brain because the answers are same. But some coaches always come from different with Goose, or So I was confused because everyone very very nice to me. They try to help me at the poker, but I'm confused too much. So I decided to just keep 2 of them and then work on my poker game and want to crush it 2020.
All right, let's get to some fun questions here
Okay.
because we have quite the list. And this is going to be according to Kitty. So we want to get Kitty's opinions on a whole bunch of different topics. But we got to start with the most important topic of all of them because this is on Twitter, probably once a month, the most handsome poker player list. How do you make the list? And it doesn't change much. It feels like it stays sort of the same.
Yeah.
And what are the criteria? How do you get on the list?
I'm very weird. I like a pretty face, like people
Like me?
fit, like European, like American people more big muscle and bigger. It's not my style.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you like fat guys?
I like a more fit, skinny, pretty face man.
Okay, wow. So what's the list right now? Who's at the top?
I will say Toby.
Toby?
Yeah.
Wait, Toby Lewis?
Yes.
Number 1 handsome man, Toby Lewis.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think Timex is always on the list.
Time is always on this, but I never really like him.
What?
I don't know.
Is he mean to you?
No, he's very nice to me. Like we know each other, very close friend, 8 years. I never have interest in a crush with this guy, not even once.
Wow.
I just know this guy is like a handsome face, but I just never liked him.
Wow. What does Bren need to do to get on the list? Lose the glasses, probably. The gym, maybe. Different haircut.
Clothes.
Clothes, very much.
What's wrong with the clothes? You don't
Because
like-
a man, this is why I'm not used to when I play EPT, all the men are dressed nice.
Yes.
When I play World Poker Tour, everyone
This
just
is a
wear
Carhartt.
hoodie, shirt, they don't care.
Yeah.
I care about how people dress.
Right. So what about the flannel? Is that okay?
Good, yeah.
See, there we go. Kitty sign of approval. That's all I needed. All right, next question here.
Okay.
In your mind, who are the best tournament players right now in the world? Top 5.
Darren Rice?
Yep.
It's a rice, right?
Darren Elias.
Okay. Stephen 444.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Oh, Stevie.
Yeah,
Chidwick,
Stephen 444. Nick Petrino.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he loves to drink too. He loves to drink.
Yeah.
Also an alcoholic.
Yeah, I know. Crystal from.
Vogelsang.
Vogelsang.
Yeah.
Oh, the tractor.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very.
What about Bryn? Is he still up there? No.
Goose can be there, but he's not good with all the soft event. He only play with the best.
Right.
So half of it just put him. It's good tournament player because you need to adjustment.
Right.
But like some player they are not good with the high roller. So I will put the Goose on top 5.
I like that. All right, that's a great list. Brent, what else you got?
All right, I want to know about your fashion sense, obviously. You do a lot of shopping?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, how much have you spent shopping in one day? How much money?
And what did you get? What did you
Yeah,
buy?
tell me about it.
When I was play 1 year, like one time I was EPT for the London,
Yeah,
and when the Paris take a train, I buy 25 Chanel bag.
25 Chanel
25
bags?
total bags?
Yeah,
In one day.
in one day.
How much did that cost?
I have no idea. Probably like 150K.
Holy shit.
Wow. And did you win enough to pay for those?
I didn't see that one coming.
I don't know. I just quite love the Chanel bag. I love bag. My mom's so angry because my mom like live a very big condo in Taiwan. All the wall is all my Chanel bag, and now she got so angry. Why you need so many bags? You just only have one person. You just need one bag. I said, Ma, they are all cute. It's hard for me not bring her home. Yeah.
You must have a great credit score.
All right, so yesterday I joked with you and I said we need to hear some gambling stories. And you already was talking about coming to Vegas and playing blackjack. What's your craziest gambling night?
I was study USC, so every weekend I was the leader. I bring like a 4 car or my friend. We come here gamble together for blackjack. But you know, the student, they don't have money. I probably the only one have money because my family give me money. So I was trying to teach everyone because my math is super good. But I don't know how to count in the card, but I know the strategy how to play.
Right.
So I tell everyone how to play the game. But this is just my story. I never gamble background. I never play slow machine. Everything. I just play blackjack.
Okay.
And I just come every weekend, just play blackjack.
So you were putting your friends into the blackjack table.
No, they play their own money.
They play their own money?
But I tell them how to play.
Okay.
And then it's like a team. I say, oh, you should hit, you should stay. But I never really count in the card. I don't know the strategy, but I know how to play when you have a hand against a dealer. I know how to play. So I just tell all my friends how to play, yeah.
And then you put all your winnings on roulette.
If I lose, like I say, I'm not, obviously I don't count in the card. I still always do the same bet. It's
Right.
pretty fish. Obviously you need to change your bet, right?
Yeah.
So in the end, if I lose like 600 or 2K, student 2K is a lot of money, right? But I cannot go home without loss of 2K. So I just go to roulette and I put a 2K on the gamble one, choose red or black, you know? Yeah.
Do you usually choose red or black?
But my friend, they're very smart. They told me if all 4 red, next one will be red. High chance.
Really?
Yes.
So it's not always
I'll
50-50.
be damned.
No, it should be
My God.
50-50.
Right?
Math should be 50-50. But I did try that so many times, always work so many times.
Really?
So I
I
survived.
love this.
Gamble.
Yeah, we should go out. We
Gotta go
should,
play
we should
roulette.
probably call this quits and
Yeah,
go.
So
speaking of roulette, I want to know about credit card roulette.
Yeah.
You participate?
Yeah.
You do that? What's the worst credit card roulette loss? How much have you ever had to pay on a bill?
3,500.
7,500.
3,500.
3,500.
It's okay.
What restaurant was that?
It was in Europe before in London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
3,500.
so in London you get fish and chips and it's 3,500.
And I feel so bad because I always ask my friend go dinner with me, but all my friends, like a lot of high big name player, they always order so many food. The food is so expensive they cannot even afford, right?
Really?
So I just put on my credit card for my friend.
Wow.
I was very kind of a friend. I always tell my friend, if you gamble, you lost the tournament, you don't have money. You super bastard, I will buy you food forever.
Wow.
Yeah, I
You
was-
and I should go to dinner sometime.
I'm a very nice person.
Yes, I see that. Wow.
So then, in line with that question,
Yeah.
what are some of your favorite restaurants? Also in Vegas, but also in the world. Are there some places that we have to go to?
Let's go 3. 1 in Vegas, 1 in the world, and then you can pick anything else.
I will go, I always go Japan.
Oh yeah.
Japan is the best, but hard for me to describe the food. But the Taiwan, I know the one is called Taiwan barbecue. All the Hollywood, like the USA movie star, very famous, they always go there.
That's in Vegas?
in Taiwan.
Oh, in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about
So-
in Vegas? What do you like here?
I like Central Japan.
Oh,
Central Japan.
Yeah,
Always
Central
good.
Japan is my best.
Oh, and I heard there's a Kitty Kuo special, right?
Yeah, because you know high roller, like they different group, they hate each other.
Oh, really?
They don't like a connection. So before I need to go this A group, B group, C group 3 times dinner.
What?
Sometimes like I do dinner 3 times.
So you're friends with everyone, but they don't
Yeah.
like each other.
Yeah, because girl, they don't hate a girl, right?
Right.
But everyone just compare each other, jealous each other, say they don't have a connection. So I was 1 month, I went to Central Japan many times. So everyone have a different taste. So I try everything as much as I can. So I write down everything possible I like. I think everyone possible like it. So I write down a Kitty's menu.
So if I go to San Japan tonight,
Yeah, everyone know.
I asked
Just
for-
any waitress, any manager, they will just give you Kitty's menu.
Kitty's menu.
Yeah.
Oh, how much is that going to cost me?
Like 100 per person.
100 per person.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's reasonable. But I don't eat a tuna. This is why
Okay.
so cheap. I only eat a white fish.
Okay.
So you probably need to eat some tuna, everything.
We'll get some spiced tuna.
I'm
on
a
the
big
side.
tuna guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big tuna
Yeah,
guy.
big
Yeah.
tuna.
Yeah. All right. I know you don't have the big poker win yet, but I'm
Yeah.
sure you have a proudest moment. What moment in poker are you the most proud of for yourself?
For myself, the Darren one at the WPT area, second place. That was probably the best ever I played. And
Did Darren win that?
yeah.
Darren won it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
The everything we play, day 1 to day 5, every hand I review, I just realized the tournament I played the best. I was so proud of myself because the tournament is really tough.
Yeah.
It's like on my table, like 4 300K player. Like they will try to play super high roller ball. The tournament never solved. Our real tournament is the hardest one because
hard.
all the good player. And I choose the one because it's just I live next door. Otherwise, I would never choose this 10K. It's too tough. But the one is really good. I proud of myself. I play well.
All right, what can we expect for 2020? More tournaments, more cash games? What's your plans for the next year?
And next year, I want to be honestly, I still focus on 70% tournament, but I want to play as much as I can cash game on TV. Like no matter like
You hear that?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm dialed in. Yeah.
Because I'm so sick of people always tell me on the table, oh, you are a tournament player. If you're a good you poker player, you shouldn't be tournament or cash game.
All right.
So I told the Goose, because Goose is a very high stake cash game player online.
Yeah.
And he been coaching me 2 years, 200 people, 100 people, how to play deep stake. So I think it's a time for me. I want to try, and I told Goose I want to crush 2020 cash game. So I'm trying that. So this is why I fly so many the TV show just for cash game, because I want to prove to people Go can play the cash game on tournament, because most people are thinking Go can only play tournament, right? Not any good cash game player so far.
Right.
So you're saying that if someone calls you a tournament player, that actually makes it sound like you're not as good, because tournament players are not as good usually as cash game players?
The tournament player is not good as cash game, to be
Right.
honest. But a cash game player can play better in tournament,
Right.
because they understand post flop more often. But when the day 4, day 5, they make a more mistake, because they're supposed to not play the hand, they play. Because cash game you always have a 200 big blind, right? But like say, oh, you so love like 8-9 suited, but when you have a 30 big blind, you're supposed to not open.
Shit.
Yeah.
Brent Hanks has a lot to learn.
Another mistake.
This was Kitty Kuo. Follow her on Twitter at Kitty Kuo Poker, and stay tuned for much more of the Poker Central podcast right here.